Welcome to Barbara's Bits. I'm Barbara Venezia, and today I'm taking a look at the Sawdust Festival. It's not open yet, so we're going to see behind the scenes of the building.
Thank you, sir.
The entrance to the Sawdust Festival in Laguna Beach. It's not crowded now, but in a few short days, people will be jamming into the Sawdust Festival. As you can see, people are getting their booths together. Construction is underway. So you are Emily Howell, and Emily, this is your wall. So you kind of don't have a regular booth.
It's called a
No, I have had normal booths in the past.
Hey,
And
there's your
this
bell
year,
bracket, honey.
this is the first year that I did a wall.
Okay, and tell me, what will you display on your wall and sell?
I'm going to have photography on the wall and jewelry in the cases.
Very nice. And have you, obviously you've done this festival before. How many times?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah. And then I took a couple of years off, and now I'm back.
Sandra Weir.
And Sandra, you're getting your booth ready. Can you tell me a little bit about your booth?
Actually, this is my mother's booth, and my daughter and I are doing a mural to go along with her purses. She sells purses, handbags, and totes.
Ah.
So this is Adventure Annie.
Uh-huh.
And so it's going to be great.
And your name is?
Cliff Wassman.
Cliff, tell me about your booth and what will we see during Sawdust Festival?
Well, I'm a photographer, and I'm working on metallic paper, so all my prints have a luminescence to them. Mainly landscape photography, travel photography, Italy, Greece, Laguna, of course. But then I've got some special places like Easter Island and Stonehenge, and my Mysterious Places collection.
Now, have you been in the Sawdust Festival before?
This is my third year.
Third
Yes.
year. And your booth, so really you have to do everything. You're putting your lights, you're
From
painting.
the ground up, you have to build these booths.
And how much money will you have spent on your booth to prepare?
Well, I'm also in the Festival of the Arts. I have a booth over there as well. So between the two shows and like all my framing and my work and everything, it's expensive, like $5,000 or $6,000.
Wow.
Yeah,
But hopefully you'll make that back plus more.
I hope so.
All right, well, good luck. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye.
So, Dr. Neon,
Yeah.
you are now coming back to the Sawdust Festival.
Full circle. You know, I had my daughter the first year I was in the Sawdust, and now I've had my granddaughter on my return.
And so how many years has it been since you've been here?
My first year at the Sawdust was 1981, and I did it for 10 years. So 81 to 91, and then I, moved on to the motorcycle thing, and then so it's been 91. That's a long time.
A long time.
20 years.
And so you've got your little helpers working on your booth. This
Yep.
is your booth.
Yep.
And what day does the Sawdust Festival open?
It opens on Friday, the 29th.
Opening night of Sawdust Festival. Certainly different than when I was here a week ago. So as we walk down the lane, there are some really, really interesting displays. We're back to visit Dr. Neon, and this is what his booth finally came to look like. There are artisans everywhere. I love these purses. And of course, there's lots of pottery, hand-painted t-shirts, leather goods, the sights and sounds of Sawdust Festival. It's really beautiful. Real nice.
This is an ulu. This is something I came up with. This was an original ulu, and then I came up with this design when I was sitting playing with a French curve. And you remember when we did that great cooking thing for Passover? Well, I made these for Passover to cut all the vegetables and meat and everything, and then they just chop. They're great cooking utensils, and then they come with this great stand. And they're all carbon steel, and I harden them, and I think they're great cutters.
Well, that was fun. Until next time, I'm Barbara Venezia, and thanks for watching Barbara's Bits.